Yeah. Tell me if you
Hey, how much is your mortgage here in Nashville?
I ain't got one.
Can I tour your house?
Yeah, come on.
Really?
Yeah.
So you said you were how old?
I'm 22.
So what led you to, I guess, all of this?
Real estate. Started wholesaling when I was a freshman in college. Wholesaling got me the money to start flipping houses. So I learned about new construction and development. And I transitioned from flipping into new construction, got my general contracting license, and now I build my own houses. Let's get some natural light in here. This is my picture of lines because I'm actually from Kenya. I came here when I was 2. So this sort of keeps me grounded, reminds me of where I came from. So that's why I got it above my bed.
I like the beams up here as well. You don't see that in a lot of townhomes.
Yeah. Living room area, my kitchen, and this is the first car I got as a gift. Sort of inspiration for the car I have now. I've always liked orange.
So what's the favorite shoe in the rotation?
Paris Saint Germain, Air Force 4's. I'm always an Air Force 4 fan. So
hey.
Did you just say Air Force 4's, bro? Did you just say Air Force 4's?
Bro, he was Air Force 4's.
That's the new site. Who wants some Air Force 4's today, bro? Bro, what was that? Air Force 4's. Air Force 4's, bro.
Yo. Listen, man. Shout out my wife, bro. She sent me that in the middle of the week with an emoji, bro. She told me watch to the end. So I'm looking, I'm like, this is a cool look, success story, whatever, young dude.
Yeah, I like that. I like the success stories. Yeah, definitely.
And she knows how much I love that Paris Saint Germain Jordan 4.
Yeah.
And the fact that he chose that out of his whole collection as his favorite sneaker and called it the Air Force 4.
Guys, if you need an Air Force 4, just go get yourself an Air Force 4. Because those Air Force 4s look lovely. Definitely look lovely.
Listen, I told you
I'm
doing Air Force 3s and 4s all summer.
Are you doing Air Force 3s? Okay, I'm going to go for Air Force 1s then.
Maybe Air Force 6s. Air Force 4s all summer long.
No. Look, everybody's not a sneakerhead out here. I know we laugh because we know we're sneakerheads. We kind of get the script right, and obviously, we need to be on point because we're sneakerheads. But unfortunately, some people out here aren't really in tune to what sneakers are called. So we got to allow him. It's all the great success to that guy because what he's built is amazing. But you know what really cracked me up when that is actually when he starts to pull the curtain and it kind of collapses, and I have to laugh. I was like, yo, bro. You build houses, but this one don't look right, man. But yeah,
he said he built the outside, man. He built the outside.
Yeah, but it's dope. But yeah, not everybody's a sneakerhead, bro. Not everybody's a sneakerhead. You kind of have to allow them. But like we do at the start. It looked like one. But like we do at the start of the channel, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to me and Q. 808 Kicks Hotel and Love Kick Customs on YouTube, on Instagram, on all the platforms. All the audio channels are actually playing our Shooter podcast. So Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the audio channels you can think of. We're on there. Go and check us out. Go and listen to us. We are starting to, obviously we're still growing. We're hit over 200 downloads on the audio platforms in about roughly 90 days, which is up to dope, which is 3 months. So keep thank you for rocking with us, guys. That's the most important thing. And showing love and support constantly because you guys are making us grow, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you for that, guys.
Yeah. Appreciate it big, man. Like it's a great thing to be able to do something you love and to be supported for it. It feels good, man. I love being able to tell people we on the audio channels too. I like that.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I think one of my mates came on, and we kind of just had celebrated Easter. And we were talking, and he was he's like came in. He's a sneakerhead himself as well. I was gonna say shoehead. He was a sneakerhead himself, and he's kind of come into my room and was like, "Yo, damn, you got all these sneakers." Like, oh, I cop sneakers. He's wearing some 350s as well. I cop sneakers, and I was talking about the platforms, the YouTube, the audio, the Instagram, all that stuff. And he was like, "Oh, you do this seriously?" I said, "Yeah." I think people kind of look at you differently when you tell them, "Oh, I got YouTube, I ain't got Instagram, I got audio, I've got podcasts, I've got audio," and they're like, "Okay, cool. You're doing it seriously." So yeah. But the thing is, we were having a discussion earlier this week, bro, and we were discussing how we do this because we love this so much. And we're like 62 episodes into this, and we still have got the same spirit and energy like we first started. And it's so kind of just because we love to do this. It's not that we're not expecting anything from this, but if something does come from this, it's going to be amazing. But we do this because we just love this, and we love talking. Like me and you can talk for hours on the phone without doing a podcast.
Yeah, that's what started it. I mean, but it's always it always feels good when it feels like every episode is the first episode, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's always natural as well. Like I love that about us. It's just, we come in, and even before we started this podcast today, we were talking about music, and we were just talking about like different artists and stuff like that. And we, as human beings, we just kind of relate really well, which is
no. I just had to start an argument before the argument.
And the horn signs came in. Me.
But speaking of arguments, last week, right? It was this whole little secret thing I was telling you about at my wife's job, right? Where they was the co-workers was going back and forth about
Hold on. Is this story time part 2 conclusion?
Yeah. There was one part of the story that I left out.
Okay.
The co-workers going back and forth about the price of the dunks and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the word was going around, and there was the one guy that my wife is not super cool with, but not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? They know each other, but they not cool like a lot of her other coworkers are that she deal with on a regular basis. So we're get around to him, and he let come out his mouth, "I know somebody that knows some or married to somebody or something that work at Nike."
Yeah.
So blah 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 blah. I'm listening to her tell me this, that she works with somebody, an executive level somebody.
Yeah.
That knows or is related to or somebody on an executive level at Nike.
Mm-hmm.
And it's saying, stuff like, just let me know what you need. You don't let me know what you need. What you mean? You saying that this is where I went. You're saying that as if it's a definite, like it's easy, a snap of a finger type of situation. Don't say that if that's not what it is, because it's not her, it's me. You know what I'm saying? So her telling me that, you know where the wheels start turning towards.
Yeah, the cogs start turning. You're like, okay, I'll take one of those, take one of those, take one of those, take one of those, I'll take one of those, take one of those, take one of those. Yeah, you know already, bro. You know already. Give me the SB Jordan 4's, give me the SB this, give me the SB that, give me the Nike, give me the Air Max this, give me the COJ. Oh, bro, I know that. Bro. How many times has it been when somebody said, I know somebody from somebody, okay, cool, go and do it then, bro.
First time this to ever happen to me. But it's 4 people away.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Is my wife being told by somebody that knows the person?
Yeah. So the 4th is
3
just
times removed. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
out of all her coworkers, that I met and know and someone have a relationship with, I don't know this guy at all. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, I do not know that name. But I don't want to be like, okay, so tomorrow when you go to work, tell him.
Yo, your shoe dog behavior's coming out there, bro. Your shoe dog behavior's coming. You know how many times somebody said to me, "Oh, I can do this for you," and I'm like, "All right, I can do it." And I'm like, waited, and all of a sudden that doesn't come into fruition, and you're like, "Okay, cool, you're just capping." Bro, I've been in that situation so many times. I built myself in the point where there's 3 types of people. There's doers, and there's sayers, and there's just cappers, right? Some people just want to say some stuff. People want to do stuff.
Yeah.
And people just want to cap because they want to be associated with the stuff.
So Pete, because the conversation was going around and that was the only reason he brought it up, that doesn't necessarily mean he was capping, but it could very well mean he was capping, right?
Yeah. Because he probably knows that your missus knows she's wearing dunks, panda dunks, and everybody's impressed. Like, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, I know somebody from Nike." Yeah, bro, that could be the situation. Because like, if you need anything, let me know. Like, yo, bro, it's always like trying to relate to a conversation and capping just because you can, because you want to, because you want to be a part of the conversation. Sometimes it's that, and it's easy to work out. All your missus got to do is, yeah, I'll have one of those course 4's, please, Finn. Thank you.
So
give me one of those Terror Squad 1s, please. Thank you.
So Pete, right? So I said to myself, because now this got me in a small, moment of thought, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm I'm gonna leave it alone. Because I may or may not meet the dude myself. You know what I'm saying? He may or may not bring it up. Or, because she wear her dunks or her blazers to work periodically, it might come up. But whatever the case is, right? I ain't finna press it. But it did get me to thinking. And when I get to thinking, I come up with stuff.
Shoe dog sneaker dopeness chart. Okay. Guys, if you're listening to this, go and watch the YouTube channel. And we just look at Q's Shoe Dog podcast dopeness chart. Colorways, materials, story, and basically dope sneaker. So you're telling me if it's got a good colorway and the materials and the storyline, it's a dope sneaker. Yeah.
This is
all 3.
This is the scale. This is the scale I think that most of us use in our minds when we deciding whether or not we like something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it may go out of balance, but for the most part, is this not what goes into making a dope release?
Yeah, material blocking, colorway, and then storyline makes a good sneaker. If you have two of those elements, I think it's a good sneaker. If you have one of those elements, it's okay. But if you have 3 of those elements all together, I think it's a dope sneaker. I agree with that. I agree with that. One out of 3 is okay sneaker. 2 out of 3 is a good sneaker. 3 out of 3 is a dope sneaker. Yeah, I think that's right.
And for the most part, we going for 3 out of 3s.
Yeah.
So if you had this situation and it was something that can be moved on, which hopefully will be something I can move on in the future.
Yeah.
Now for like the next 5 minutes after having this conversation and getting off the phone, I'm thinking to myself, hell, at some point during the conversation, she was still talking. There was a one, because all I
so
nah, that was a joke. But it's like, damn, what if
your wife's watching this, she's gonna kill you, bro. If your wife's watching this at this moment in time, she's gonna kill you, bro.
That's it. It was a joke. What would you ask for?
What do you mean?
What would you ask for?
What, in sneaker?
If you had that person that had a person that they could tell, give me this in this size, what would you ask? What would be the first thing that you would ask for?
what would it be? What would be the first sneaker I asked for?
Yeah.
I don't. Firstly, I don't think I would ask for anything because I want to earn it. But but this is a question that I will probably answer as well, just because it's a question.
You want to earn it, bro?
Like
have you not?
I'm very I'm very humble with it. Like if I don't feel like I've earned it, I won't want to ask it. So see what I'm saying? But if I was say
no, okay. If you're one of your partners that came to the house recently, yesterday, right? One of your partners that came to the house yesterday said, "Yo, this person that my cousin that I ain't seen in 15 years is a Nike executive.
Yep.
And I just saw them for the first time in 15 years yesterday. Mm-hmm. And they start telling me about they can hook me up. And it's 100% believable. You ain't finna take a shoe?
I see me. I wouldn't want to obligate somebody to do it. I don't know.
What you mean obligate? It's an offer.
I don't know. Well, if he's offering, if he's offering, so like, you don't worry about it, bro. Like I got you. Just tell me what you want. I'll still be like, nah, I'm okay. But like if he was really pushing it, then I'll probably be like, all right, cool. Maybe the white cement 4's, maybe, or I don't know. I want an OG. I would be. If he said, what are you doing? Why are you giving me that red sneaker for? Bro.
If you don't go somewhere,
if
you don't go somewhere talking about you don't know, and I would add a white cement for, bruh. A white cement 4?
Yeah, why not? OG. I would probably pick an OG. I would probably pick an OG sneaker, bro. Or but probably like, I'll give me the black metallic 5s or white cement 4s. I think I find pride
Friends
in
and family DJ Khaled 5. I want the Friends and Family K54 Jordan 1. You know what? I want the Cause 4s. I want the Cause 4s.
Yo, I'm giving you this red sneaker in return, bro. I'm giving this red sneaker in return, bro.
I want the Air Max 1 Travis Scott Wheat.
I'm giving this to you, bro.
What else I want? I want the K54 5 Friends and Family.
Oh, you know what I'd probably ask for then is I would ask for a remake of the Dawnmaker 5 then, if that was the case.
I want the Airship Friends and Family. I want it all. I want the I'm on my Airship.
You know what? I would say, for me personally,
it's still JP Air Max too. I want that too.
I would say for me, it's I want to earn that myself and get it myself, because I feel I have more. It would be more satisfactory to get some stuff like that if I earn it myself.
So anybody that's offering any type of advertisement orders, any sponsorship opportunities, 808kicks.atl@gmail.com. Here. Any seating opportunities? Send it here. 808kicks.atl@gmail.com.
Yo, bro, I'm just being honest. Like, I feel like if I can do it myself, I'm a person like that. I like to just do it myself. I don't want. If you want to give me a free handout, okay, that's fine. But I'm very dubious with what comes with that. Sometimes.
Let's go on the quick strikes, man.
Bro. Yeah, But if that guy's able to kind of gift you some sneakers or give you some very exclusive sneakers, go for it, bro. Go for it.
No,
definitely.
I ain't chasing it, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm gonna take it for sure.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to take the opportunities when they present themselves, and I do agree with that as well. Yeah. But quick strike time. Quick strike. What's the first quick strike today, bro?
One of my favorite people in the world, Donna Glover.
Yeah. Great artist, by the way. Great artist.
Yeah, super dope artist, bro.
Yeah.
MSCHF. I don't know if this is a situation between them. I doubt it. I think this is just something he saw and decided.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, what happened? I think this is something he saw and decided to take advantage of.
Yeah, bro, I told you, MSCHF is open Pandora's box, and everybody's loving it because at the moment, there's RWD, MSCHF RWDs. They look funky, but they look cool, bro. I'm not even joking. BWD. Sorry, apologies about that. Yeah, those BWDs are dope, bro. I'm thinking the trend. Who would have thought sat down there saying, let's make 2 open-ended shoes you can wear them both ways, reverse and full frontal. Like that's just
Donna Glover, one of the biggest stars. You know, he's super hot. Wore it at the Nets game, Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
And he wore them backwards. I think this is the way they want you to wear them. But because this is backwards. If y'all can see, this is backwards and that's forward. So that's obviously the way. This is what I was saying when we saw the pictures. Yeah, that's the more comfortable way to wear it.
Yeah, so the white showing to the toe is the normal way to wear them because it looks like there's a normal way to wear them. But wearing it the red heel forwards at the toe is a backwards way to wear them. Yeah, bro, like it almost looks like a pair of slippers if you wear them normally. It's sandals, exactly. Yeah. It looks like a pair of sandals. I kind of respect it for what it is. I think you can wear it naturally in the summertime. Bro. What's the next invention MSCHF is going to come out with? Because like they've done the hospital sneaker, they've done the wavy baby, they've done the gob stomper where you have to break that sneaker apart.
They're getting sued again too for the wavy baby.
Oh yeah, but we know that because Vans is going after them as well.
Vans got them already. There's a clothing brand called Wavy Baby.
Oh,
they trademarked the name. It's wavy with an E. MSCHF. The name of the sneaker doesn't have the E in it. In front of
it's got the white. Yeah,
right.
but
this company, Wavy Baby, is they sent the cease and desist because the Wavy Baby shoe was last year, right?
Yeah.
And this company, this clothing brand, trademarked that name in 2021. So they sent the cease and desist. The shoe still came out. So they got a lawsuit against MSCHF now too for the wavy. So they got 2 lawsuits off of one shoe.
Can I tell you? Can I be really honest with you? That's a cap. Can I be really honest with you? Right? That's not even the same name. It is. You could say it the same way, but it's not the same name, bro. Like
I think they jumped. A lawyer picked up the case, so. We'll see what happens. Or not. We might not hear nothing else about it.
I'm saying, I think, I'm going to be honest. It's a plot. No, I didn't even know this company Wavy Baby existed, right? I don't know, right? To do a lawsuit, to get on and go and sue MSCHF because of the Wavy Baby.
Try to get
as a marketing. Yep. Because basically now everybody's gonna be talking about it. It's like what was the other rapper that did a sneaker with Nike? We didn't know about, and then all of a sudden we knew about him because obviously Nike was suing him.
Yeah.
Was it Nah? Little Nah? Yeah, that's the one. So I think even if it doesn't go to court, it's out there in the public, so now people know there's a brand called. If it's gonna go in court, it's gonna go in court. If they lose, that's fine. But it's like if you can't get publicity like this if you kind of threw money at it. The only way you could do it is go after. No, I'm talking about if you were to advertise Wavy Baby on a big billboard.
No, I'm agreeing with you. You can, but it's more convenient because you ain't got to spend the money. Well, you still spending money. You spending money on a lawsuit. You spending money with a lawyer.
Exactly,
you know
exactly. The thing is, there are two options there. You could either go and put a lawsuit against against MSCHF for Wavy Baby because it sounds the same, or you could kind of put that money into advertising, and then what people end up saying is, "Oh, you just took the name of MSCHF." So the best approach would be to do, let me sue Wavy Baby because I've trademarked my name before the actual sneaker, and then we'll basically kind of get some reputation from it because obviously we're a brand, people know us, and people kind of mess with us. So that kind of drive from that. So I think it's more of a publicity stunt. If they win, they win. If they don't win, they don't win. But eventually, people will know their name, and I think it was a good marketing tactic from them. Like I think possibly that could make or break their company.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Next, quick strike.
Your boy.
Bad
Bunny.
Yo, I saw this, and didn't Bad Bunny say he was going to do his last forum? Was it blue or white forum that they did, and it was done. It was done. Ski. It was like, oh, cool. Let's get out of here. No more forums. We'll move on to a different silhouette.
These samples, though.
Yeah, I know these samples, but we're seeing these samples, and I think it's more of a teaser for what might come because I think they're kind of associating the forum a low again with Bad Bunny just to kind of indicate we have got some more colorways in the bank if we need to release them. And I think these citrus colorways, this almost like a lemon and an orange colorway, or a yellow and an orange colorway is dope. I like them. I think they're dope. But I think this is like an indication from Adidas to say, well, we said they were going to be over, but I think we might release a couple more in later down the line. It might not even release next 2 years. It might release it after that. But I think there's a possibility. And I think with what happened with Ivy Park and what happened with Kanye, I think they've not closed the door on a lot of collaborations with other artists that they've got, which is dope because it means people that love the forum and love Bad Bunny, they can actually go and pick up more silhouettes. Because let's be honest, the Bad Bunny forums actually did well.
Yeah, that's
So
kind of in the line they want to stay in.
Yeah,
I don't think the most recent Bad Bunny release did it sell out? I didn't see no news about it.
Yeah, it did well. It went under the radar, but it did well. It kind of sold out, and it like all Bad Bunny stuff sells out, and it's a bit more in tune for the Latin American and the Latin nations as well, which they pick up Bad Bunny because it's a massive. But Bad Bunny's a big artist, though. Big artist.
I know.
Yeah.
I was telling my wife because she wasn't aware that he was such a big artist, but we'll see, man. I mean, them some dope colorways. Like it'll be smart for him to keep rolling with Bad Bunny with the forums, but like you said, we heard it was over with for the forum. The other shoe was dope. Looking forward to seeing what else he do in the future, but
yeah. I'm gonna see what he does with
pastel colors on the forum lows is a good idea.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm looking forward to if they do release those. But I'm thinking Bad Bunny needs to maneuver himself into the ZX range. Like we've seen a lot of Gucci, Adidas ZXs, which are dope. We're seeing more ZXs which are coming out, which are dope, and it's similar to the collaborations. It'll be good to see a Bad Bunny ZX. I'm actually looking forward to seeing as Bad Bunny ZX. Yeah. I think that's equivalent to a Soleil Bembury, like doing a New Balance. That will be dope, and I think Adidas needs to swiftly move him on to ZXs, bro. Because I can imagine the color blocking he can come out with that. It's gonna be phenomenal.
I don't think they need to move too fast, but
not too fast. Naturally, it needs to be. Yeah, it needs to be naturally. It needs to happen naturally, and it needs to happen like almost like water through an ocean. Like literally, it maneuvers well.
What was the other one? It was a campus, right? The new one.
Yeah, the campus. Yeah, but the campus was similar to the forums.
He could probably do 1 or 2 more campuses and then go to or maybe 1 more campus and go to the ZX.
Yeah, but like you know what? That moves us on to a good subject that we discussed about last week because we discussed this last week about the kid with the shoes. And the fact that we thought that it would be a good idea. And by the way, this is another quick strike that we're going to talk about. And basically, we said last week that Puma was it who was it? Puma and Under Armour were doing size 23s for Eric Kilburn Jr., which was a kid that's actually playing playing American football, and basically he couldn't fit in the shoes, and we thought it would be a good idea for Shaquille O'Neal to come and help him out as well. And what happened this week, bro? Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq came through and started giving him some Reeboks, and this is absolutely amazing. This is the one of
I knew it, bro. Cause see, Shaq a sucker for them kids, bro. Like anytime Shaq see a kid, it's like he get laser focused on doing everything he can do, especially because he was this kid. Shaq was this kid that was outgrowing everything too fast, got super big, super young, and could barely. It was hard to find already sneakers in his size, and he may not be able to afford them when you can find them. So it's natural, bro.
This is the feel good story for this week, because basically we saw it coming. Like we see a lot of things coming when we do the podcast, because basically we say some stuff from off the cuff, and all of a sudden it happens, which is kind of like a bit strange, because now we talked about ZXs and Bad Bunny. If it does happen in the next six months, we will turn around to this episode 62, where we talked about Bad Bunny and ZXs, bro. Like it's not because we're so in tune to what's happening. That's probably what it is, bro.
Hey, man, it was a good look. It made sense, and it's Shaq, man. Like we know Shaq, we know he got a big heart. We know he a big kid still. You know what I'm saying? Like he just a great person. So it just made the most sense in the world. When I saw this story, I expected him to be attached to it some kind of way. And sure enough, you know, as soon as as soon as it come across his radar, he owned it, and his team know it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly that.
They know what direction to point him into, and this the type of thing that, even though it's good for business,
it's good publicity, bro.
Look, this is who he is. This is what he's done his whole career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, through all the sneakers that he's released, discounted sneakers for underprivileged kids, all that, bro. Is bro. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal, bro. Like that, he is probably one of the biggest inspirations that you need to look at. Bro. Hey,
you can't hate Shaq, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, you know, have you ever, guys, if you ever watched Hot Wings, and that's like a interview where you eat hot wings and you kind of talk, and then Hot Ones. Hot Ones. I find Hot Wings. Hot Ones is I've got the Reebok, what do you call it? Questions. Hot Ones. Yeah, Hot Ones shoe. So I love that shoe, right? I need to rock it soon. But basically, that whole episode with Shaq's interview was classic, bro. It is so funny. Guys, if you haven't seen it, I recommend go see Hot Ones. Big Shaquille O'Neal.
Hot Ones, one of the best shows on YouTube ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Next quick strike. Going through another basically release that we're going to see. We've seen the Cortez gutter green, and we've seen the pink beam. Now it looks like we're going to get another third variation of the Cortez Air Max 95, which is the Aragon Storm, which is coming out on 15th of April, guys. So this is a blue variation of the pink and the green we've seen, and I think this is just a start from Cortez, because I think they've got a lot more coming in terms of collaborations. It's good to see the UK is representing in the States and around the world with the Cortez collaboration. What do you feel about this, bro?
I kind of want these. These are hard. I like these better than the first two. The first two was dope. The green and yellow was doper than the
pink beam, yeah.
But I like these the best out of the pack so far. But these gonna be too hard to get, brother, and they're gonna be pricey on resale.
I think the first variation is going to be the priciest one, if I'm honest, because basically that always the first variation of a collaboration is always pricey. I think the pink beam is not doing that well in terms of resale. It's only going about maybe £50 or £60 over over the margin.
Okay.
So in realistic terms, if this third verification comes out, it might dilute the market for Cortez 95. So this might be this. I think this is a better colorway. It might be hype because of the colorway, but I do believe that if it does release it might release in a bigger stock. Means a lot more people can get it, and if it does happen that way, then it'll probably be a bit more easier and obtainable. But yeah, I do agree. This is probably one of the more subtle but absolutely dope colorways for the Cortez.
The way that blue pop on the air bubble,
yeah,
with the dark colors on the shoe, bro, it's crazy.
No, at least I know who to go for now for this sneaker. So I'll definitely be trying for you, bro. But yes, this is dope. This is definitely dope. Definitely dope colorway. Next up on the quick strike, and we're rattling through these quick strikes today, which is awesome because this is how it always should be. But next up on the quick strike radar today is this amazing number, which is obviously PJ Tucker donating some of his rarest sneakers to the Sixers Youth Foundation, bro. And basically all the proceeds go benefiting the local youth, and PJ Tucker donates all his rare sneakers for his personal collection to the Sixers Youth Foundation. It's dope. What's your thoughts on this one?
I'm just gonna go sneakerhead perspective on this because it's PJ Tucker doing stuff for charity. Like, what I mean, what I'm supposed to say? Like, we know how PJ get down. Shout out to PJ Tucker.
Yeah. It's always good. It's always good to see. You know what? Sometimes when you kind of do something good for people, and you don't really want the attention for it, but it's good that people recognize the fact that you've done something really good, and we've seen it on many occasions, and this is where we have to celebrate the givingness of people.
Right, but what I will say is the white cements, the Kobe's. I don't even know what the Kobe's is. I ain't never seen it before, but they look like some Kobe SBs or something. They look like a cross between a Dunk and a Kobe. Like that. I don't know what's going on there. Them black and blue LeBrons in the middle.
Yeah.
Them hyper Dunks will probably go for the most money because the other three are a lot more recent. I would venture to say either the Kobe's or the threes will go for the most money. Yeah,
you know what? Didn't Steph Curry wear some hyper dunks in the early in his career before he actually moved on to other? Yeah, I was feeling the hyper dunks for a little while. On my early stage when I saw Steph wearing them, and I'm still tempted by some of these early hyper dunks. If I'm honest, I would like to see a little variation of hyper dunks come out. I know they're more basketball related sneakers, but I just don't know. There's something about the hyper dunk that I actually like a lot.
I'm still waiting on the Hirachi 2K. They had rumors on those coming back.
Maybe soon. All right, but that you know what? Feel good stories are awesome. This is what we like to see, and we always need to recognize when people do good things, and good karma is always amazing. And I hope that it kind of reverberates around to PJ Tucker because this is an amazing story. He's a
good dude like that, man. And the only thing I will say is about his store, Better Generation.
Yeah,
they do online things, but when they get releases, like when they get big releases, they do local only. So he ain't, you know what I'm saying? PJ ain't with none of the games, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever he does something, when he trying to give back or look out or whatever, it's legit.
Yeah, 100%. That's dope. Okay. Moving on to the next quick strike on my screen. It is this beautiful number. The Air Force One Terror Squad, bro, is confirmed for this summertime. Yo, finally, we're getting a Terror Squad Air Force One. Not an Air Force 4, bro. Not an Air Force 4.
This will probably be on a lot of people's top 10.
Yeah.
We know it's going Air Force One, especially Air Force One's already hard to get.
Yeah.
It's a different animal. Air Force One's a different animal from Jordans. like the super special Air Force One. You never know what you're gonna have to do to get those. But this should be a pretty big release. I expect to see like Travis Scott numbers on this right here.
Yeah. I also feel like this is not the only sample that we're gonna see. I think I think there's another cup. There's two coming. Yeah,
I think it's the other one got pink.
Yeah.
I don't think it's mostly pink, but I know it's got pink in it for sure.
Yeah. It's gonna be dope to see. So watch out for this summertime. You might need to maneuver a different way to get these. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. I almost want to go for them just because I know the materials on it gonna be stupid. Man. I don't really like Air Force Ones, but that's gonna be looking at this picture right here, bro. I saw the official pictures, man. That leather look real buttery on that boy.
And let's give a shout out to Nike because they keep giving some of these amazing sneakerheads. Let's just be honest, like Fat Joe is a sneakerhead. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So to give tribute to Fat Joe and to give tribute to DJ Khaled is amazing because basically it allows them to express themselves and it gives Nike another collaboration because basically they've got Travis, they've got a couple of good artists in their kind of armory, and then you get DJ Khaled and what do you call it, Fat Joe on board. Yeah, that's a good look. That's a definite good look. You're almost introducing hip hop into the equation again. See what I'm saying? With Travis, it's different. And then you got two more artists, musical artists that joined that rotation. Yo, that's dope. That's dope.
And Drake
definitely
too.
Dope. And yeah, exactly. Drake with Nocta as well.
There's a whole brand.
Exactly, bro. Like, there's something about music and sneakers that goes well together.
Man,
see what I'm saying?
They did the campaign. They did the campaign with Meg early on in her career. So.
Yeah. But Megan Thee Stallion's gonna get another sneaker, isn't she? Or she's gonna get a brand.
I don't know.
Or I'm hearing. I'm hearing.
We'll see.
It
wouldn't be a bad look.
No, that was rumored last year. Was it like Megan Thee Stallion's been signed to Nike? So
they had the whole ad campaign.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what they come. If it's gonna be. Look, this is what it is right now. I'm thinking, and you know what I'm thinking. It is the comparisons to how well Megan Thee Stallion does for Nike, in considering what happened to Beyonce and Ivy Park. Let's just see how Nike approach the situation. Let's see how they maneuver it, advertise it, produce the products, release it, and how well it does. And that not saying the artists are at the same level, because Beyonce is legendary status. Yeah. So we're talking about the brands. Let's see how Adidas. We know how Adidas did their situation. Let's see how Nike do their situation.
But it would be so easy for Beyonce to go to Puma too. So
because we know that.
I don't even want to speak on that situation, bro, because we know she may or may not want to go back into business with a sneaker company. But if she does, you know who got the juice.
Yeah.
Speaking of who got the juice,
Quick Straw,
Big Mac, John McEnroe.
It's coming back.
John McEnroe is playing pickleball, professional.
Saw that. Is this a new sport? Because I saw that this week. I was like, it's like table tennis, but with tennis.
It's like mini tennis meets ping pong or something.
Yeah, ping pong.
Human ping pong or something.
We call it table tennis, but you call it ping pong, which is the same thing. But I saw that. I was like, I saw that. I was like, yo, that's dope. I like that. I like that sport. I'll watch that actually.
Bruh. It's human ping pong. That's what it is. Big Mac out there on the pickleball court, wearing the Mac Attacks, blue and gray colorway. So the GR is on the way. The Mac Attack GR are on the way for everybody that want to get a pair. I don't particularly like this blue and gray colorway.
Yeah,
but that's just.
It reminds me of a Georgetown colorway.
Yeah, it is.
Semis. Colorway. Okay.
So it's dope.
It's dope.
Definitely. Not for me. but definitely a dope colorway. OG status coming back again. Nike ain't playing.
Yeah, well, Nike never plays nowadays, but as soon
Big
as
cap.
Kanye did what he
We
did,
saw the we saw the big cap coming with the social status Mac attack. So
yeah.
we
By
in
the way,
full swing now.
next quick strike, moving on. Like, have you seen this week, bro? eBay opens up the 85 shop pop-up in Chicago. Basically, it's a pop-up shop for everything related to 85 and Jordan in Chicago, which is Chicago based, and it's showcasing the past, present, and the future, and some Jordan ones that are in mint condition that have never been released. And I was like, whoa, I'm really intrigued. And I'm from the collection. It looks like we got some 484s on there as well, which is obviously some one silhouette that Michael Jordan's definitely worn. It looks dope, bro. I would love to see it in my country, in London sometime if they do come up. But this is a dope kind of visuals for people to go out, and it reminds me of the museum exhibition I went to with Dell, where we actually kind of went there and actually looked at all the historics of sneakers, how they're built, running DMC, all of these different variations, all these sneakers that were released, how they were manufacturing it. I love stuff like that. I love learning and I love stuff like that. So it'd be quite interesting to see if anybody does actually go and see that. It looks like it's got everything in that sneaker era from 1985 onwards, like Puma, Clydes, and Adidas forums as well. So yeah, that's a dope look. I would love to go to one of those events if they actually have them.
Yeah, I mean it's a pop up, so it could travel.
Yeah, hopefully it does travel, and it can.
Yeah,
because the one I went. Yeah, the one I went to was for StockX as well, because that was like the StockX exhibition for sneakers. But it was good. It was a good vibe. It was good learning curve as well. But guys, if you're in Chicago, go and check out the pop up shop, the 85 pop up shop from eBay. Yeah, it's a dope look. Definitely a dope look. I'm definitely down for that if it does come into my region as well. What is next up is basically but a quick strike number 2 is this situation, bro. It's we looked at the Bad Bunny already, Danny Glover. I think we want to discuss this now, bro, which is the Ben Affleck Chicago Travis Jordan 1 highs. I want to see. I want you to talk first, because I know. A lot of people on TikTok were at me when I said what I said on TikTok, and yo, bro, I was like, really? Gone, bro. Real or fake? That's the question.
They gotta be custom. I mean,
That's the third choice you got. Custom.
No, that's my true opinion on it. Like they gotta be custom. I would.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Ben Affleck, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, he can get whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? So it's not outside of the realm of possibility that he actually got. I mean, Shoe Surgeon could have made him.
Yeah. I'm gonna say they're more custom than anything else. If you don't know the historics behind this Chicago Travis Scott 1 high, this was like a rumor in 2019, quite a while away, 4 years ago, and since we got the mockers, had a rumor for these, and all of a sudden, obviously Ben Affleck's wearing them. From the 2019 sample, we had UAs manufactured, and we have a lot of UAs in rotation. People are actually doing reviews on YouTube for UAs as well, for those Chicago Travis Scott highs, and obviously it looks like Ben Affleck's wearing them. If he hasn't got, I don't think that Nike would have given him that sneaker, because Travis Scott would have worn it.
Custom lost and founds.
Yeah, it does. It does look like custom lost and founds. But also, I don't think Travis would have given him that sneaker, or Nike would have given him that sneaker, because it would have been on Travis's feet first. Because that's how the Travis releases happen. You get to see them on Travis's feet about 6 months. Yeah, no, it's not. It's definitely. I don't think it's definitely from Nike. If he's got it from the secondary market, the UAs, which I don't think he did, I think they're customs, bro. I do believe they're customs.
It looked like a lost and found custom the more I look at it, because the age out. So
yeah, It does look like that. It definitely does look like that. I think somebody's taken a swoosh off and reversed the swoosh on that, or put a new swoosh on it. It does look like a custom, what do you call it? Custom Travis Scott one high Chicago. But I just wanted to quickly talk about this because obviously, I got a lot of backlash when I said, "Are they real? Are they fake? Or are they customs?" And people are like, "Yo, Ben Affleck's a big sneakerhead out here." I said, "No. Let's get this right. Let's get this right."
Not a big sneakerhead.
Nobody knows Ben Affleck as being a sneakerhead out here, bro. And I had to go. I had to reiterate to the person, look, Big Boy Chang is a big sneakerhead out here. Fat Joe is a big sneakerhead out here. DJ Khaled is a big sneaker out here. What are you talking about? Ben Affleck is a big sneakerhead out here. Come on now.
All you had to do was watch the sneaker shopping episode with him, Matt Damon, and Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Neither one of them dudes are into sneakers like the way we. It's a lot of people. Listen, man. Clearly, from the Air Force 4 situation, we can see that there are a lot of people, and he said it twice, by the way, which lets me know that that was his, a true moment from him. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't know the name of the sneaker at the time. Even if you slipped up and said Air Force 4, the next time you got ready to say it, especially in a short conversation, you would correct yourself. Am I wrong?
Instantly correct. Yeah, you instantly correct yourself because you made a mistake here.
Like, not everybody that has a bunch of sneakers is a sneakerhead in the sense that they have knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Some people just like the way shoes look, and then the story don't matter. And
there's different levels of being a sneakerhead. Yeah, there's different levels of being a sneaker, definitely, because basically you can like a colorway, you can like a sneaker, you can like, and this is why I don't like people capping on people that just like the sneaker because of a colorway, because they don't know the histrionics behind the sneaker. But if you're in deep with a situation, then you start knowing a bit about the sneaker, about the history and all of that stuff. And if you go deeper and deeper down that black rabbit hole, then you get involved in everything, like doing a podcast, for instance.
Anyway,
and we've had that conversation as well in terms of people saying, "Yo, these guys are doing guys." Everything's not for everybody, by the way. If you love sneakers and you do a podcast on sneakers, don't knock somebody for doing what they're doing, because obviously, like, just let people do what they do, because some people just love and enthusiastic about everything that they want to be enthusiastic about. Exactly. Next quick strike, bro.
Yo, the Run the Jewels Nike SB Dunk High has arrived to the
that's the hope.
I do not like the pony hair, bro.
But that almost looks like a social status kind of sneaker. Then remember those sixes, the pony hair sixes.
Yeah, I wouldn't associate that with this, because we done seen pony hair a bunch of different times. We got pony hair 11s.
Yeah.
Pony hair Air Max, but yeah, the pink and the pony hair, I'm not a fan of these. But they here 140 sneakers app, 420, obviously.
Okay, I got you there with 420, obviously. But yeah, I like it. I do like it. I think it's a dope. It looks like a dope colorway. Colorway, I'm saying, is dope. Material blocking probably questionable, but I just you gotta just kind of love what you see. You can either love it or hate, obviously. But Run the Jewels. I'm waiting for the other second pair.
2 out of 3 on the dopeness chart, man.
2 out of 3. Okay, cool. Well, it's a good sneaker then. At the dopeness chart, it's a good sneaker.
Yeah. I like the story. I like obviously the colorway is not horrible, just the materials.
Yeah. But it might grow on you, bro. Definitely might grow on you. We haven't seen the second sneaker yet at the moment.
We've seen the LP, the blue ones. We got official images of them, but they've not
been loaded up. Yeah, but yeah, that was a good quick strike today, bro. Bro. Any sneaker like that is gonna be hard to get, especially a Dunk High, bro. Dunk Highs don't do really well, but this is a collaboration with an artist, so yeah, it's going to. But this week's quick strikes were amazing, bro, because we had a lot of good good feelings. So that's Big Shaq and PJ Tucker doing their thing for the communities, which is absolutely awesome. So that's the type of stories you like to hear as well, because it's amazing. The guys keep carrying on doing all that awesomeness that you always do, because it's it will get recognized eventually, hopefully.
For sure.
Yes, but main topic time today. Do you want to bring up the first one, bro?
Yo, I don't know.
How? God.
I don't know where you're gonna go with this.
Yep.
The Jordan 2-3 hybrid.
Okay. Yep.
But I'm gonna respectfully get my thoughts out the way.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
I know you're gonna have a lot to say about this. Number one, this is Mr. Gentry Humphrey here in this picture. For those that can see the picture, Gentry Humphrey is a Nike OG. He is very well respected in the sneaker community, in the sports community, in the fashion community. His name is Mr. Gentry Humphreys, and you will respect him at all times. He's the man like that. If you know him, it is a privilege to know him. He is pictured here in the Jordan 2-3. I don't like the way his pants fall on the sneaker, but this is probably the best Jordan hybrid sneaker ever created.
Okay.
It's so simple. It's better than the Spizike. It's better than it's better than the 312. Definitely better than the 617. It's better than the 6 rings. The Dub Zero is better than what else? It's a few more of them that didn't get as much attention, but this is the best hybrid right here. A 2 top with a 3 bottom, and it's low.
Do you feel like it's good that they added the air bubble to the 2 and convert it's almost like it's definitely a 3 outsole and a 2 upper air?
It had air in it. The 2 got air in it.
Yeah, but this is now visible. Like visible. I'm talking about a visible unit. It's sort of like the conversation I'm going to have with you now is if the Air Trainer 1 had visible air bubble, would you love it even more?
I would like it more, yeah.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. If with the 2, with the air bubble showing, does that bring a bit more like nostalgia to the 2 for you, because it's like a 3 upper, 2 lower, or a 2 upper and 3 lower. I can understand why you like this.
I just like it. It's not offensive. And we've had like the 312 got a 3 bottom, right?
Yeah.
That didn't make people more attracted to it necessarily. You know what I'm saying? So I think maybe the same thing will happen with this, but I want this.
Yeah.
Just like this. If it's the way it is on Gentry's foot, this seemed like a pretty good mock-up based on the pictures of him wearing the shoe. That sale, hopefully that sale is like that for real. The color that it is in this mock-up, I like this. And especially because Gentry wearing it, I want it just because Gentry got it.
All right, cool. On that, I will, like we would normally do. Lose, choose, or dump. And I know what you're going to choose because you already said it. Like, what you're choosing, the 3-2, the 3-1-2, or the Spizike. Right, like, let me know what you're going to lose. Let me know what you're going to choose, and let me know what you're going to dump.
You already know. I just dumped the Spizike recently.
Okay.
I'm just alone, bro.
Okay, so basically, Spizike's gone. You're choosing the 2-3. And
2-3.
you're losing the 3-1-2.
And I like the 3-1-2. More color, certain colorways more than others. You know, the Duncy Royal, the Midnight Navy, but this right here, I like this. I like.
Okay. Right here. Now the question with this is, And we know the 678 is coming as well, which is the MVP, Jordan MVP. That's in the equation as well. We know obviously we see the 6 wings. We know a lot of different collaborations or different hybrid sneakers exist. How are hybrid sneakers relevant? Like, let me like not relevant in terms. No, are hybrid sneakers needed? That's the question.
Yeah.
Why? I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with you. I'm just asking the question. Why? Why do you feel like they're needed?
Because they feel that mid-range market. The market that's below us. They live in that market.
Yeah. So we know the 312 was Don C did a couple of first variations of 312 because that was their little push for the 312, and obviously Gentry is basically wearing the 23, which is another little push from that actual hybrid range. I agree. I do agree with you. Like, there's a market for hybrid sneakers. There definitely is. People do pick them up. I do think some classics are made from hybrids as well. They become a cult classic rather than a classic. Even though you don't like the Spizikes, the Spizikes is a cult classic for a lot of people. I think this is the 312 I absolutely love myself, because I can understand the silhouette and why it's been hybrid. I can understand this. I can even understand the Jordan MVP 678. That's more like a defining moment, like a free peak pack. For me, because it's combining all the classic sneakers that Michael Jordan went with his first 3P. I can understand the histrionics behind it. Some purist sneakers won't like it, and they'll probably just rather get the silhouettes in that range, like probably like the 678. You probably get like an infrared 6 or a playoff 7 or playoff 8 or stuff like that. So in respect to that, you can understand why they don't like kind of vibe with it, but there is definitely a market for hybrid sneakers, because I think it kind of elevates the design innovation for sneakers in combining the sneakers together, because you have to it produces a new silhouette and a model for Nike, and also secondly it combines something some history behind it as well.
Yeah, it don't always work, and of course it's going to be frowned upon. I can see how they would think it would work for sneakerheads, sneaker culture, but just for the most part don't. I mean, it depends on the person. The sneaker culture is a lot more diverse than people think it is.
Yeah.
And you can't discredit somebody because of their personal preferences, but they sell. They keep making them because they keep selling them.
Yeah, the 312 I got the Toro Bravo 312. That I think that's dope. The thing with the 312 is the elephant print. I love the elephant print on the 312. It kind of introduces a different character to the sneaker. We see the Legacy 312s come out recently as well, which is different variations to that 312 original pack. I want to see. The Medicine Ball 312 is dope. 100% dope. I love that. And there's another brown variation at the moment as well. That's it's sitting. If it does go on sale, I'm definitely going to pick that up. But it's almost like bringing something out of the character of Jordan. Like, you can pick up a Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all day long, but then when you pick up a hybrid, it's a bit different. It's like almost introducing a different flavor to a packet of crisps. You know what I'm saying, or chips or something like that. It just kind of gives you a different flavor to the sneakers that you already love, but you still either you like it or you hate it, and that's what I look in terms of hybrid sneakers. To be honest, I've been looking at some Spizikes over the last couple of years. There is some dope Spizikes, but I don't know if I will pick it up, because obviously I could wear a 5 or a different variations of the sneakers, but I do respect it for what it is.
I don't like Spizikes, man. I never do
it. But this is why each to their own, because some people like it, some people hate it, some people will enjoy it, some people will despise it, and that's the sneaker game in general. Because if we like everything, everything will be boring, to be honest. From that aspect alone, you can understand. But yeah, what would be the next hybrid you would like to see? Like in honesty, we've seen this 2-3 car is coming out next year. Or hopefully coming out next year.
You know what?
What hybrid would you like to see?
The Jordan Future was a great hybrid. They did, I think they did like 3 different hybrids with the 11 bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they don't do well. The Black Cat too. The Black Cat was a 13 spinoff.
Yeah,
wasn't necessarily a hybrid like the Jordan Future was, but actually the Jordan Future would. So I would want to see more spinoffs. How about that?
Yep.
Because the hybrid thing to me is really lost on the audience. But when you talk about the Jordan Future, you know, it was kind of like a 11 with a booty, just a booty upper in a way.
Yeah.
With the sideways laces like the old Rodmans used to have. Like that was a dope idea. You know what I'm saying? The Black Cats, the Jordan Black Cat didn't do as well as the Jordan Future did. But that was a sneaker that I liked, especially that aqua colorway.
Yeah.
They had the bread colorway, and then they had the white, blue, and aqua colorway. Or black, white, and aqua. I really like that sneaker. You know what I'm saying? They did one with the Jordan Rain where they threw a Vapor Max bottom on like a 13 low.
Are you talking about these? Yeah.
Yeah, the Jordan Future.
Yeah, if you watch it, if you listen to this, go check the YouTube guys. Or just Google Jordan Future, and you'll see. And those as well. That it looks like a dope. It does look like a dope sneaker. I'm gonna throw this into the equation as well because I feel like everything past the Jordan reinvention, like the Jordan 31 and onwards, right? Don't you feel that they're hybrids? Basketball hybrids. Like if you really think about it, they're going back to old silhouettes and remodeling. They're creating a Pro-Tro, but it's almost like a Pro-Tro hybrid spin-off.
I appreciate that versus struggling to try to design something brand new that people don't identify with. That's why I can appreciate these all these 30 Jordans.
Yeah,
31 through, you know, we up to 37 right now. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the 38. I think we saw early pictures of the 38 during the final. Was it the Final Four or the Elite Eight? I can't remember. But I appreciate that because bringing back them old design cues that we, you know, have a nostalgic attachment to is always cool. If I was hooping, I would be buying the signature Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. I sure enough wouldn't be buying no Jason Tatums.
Look. Oh, let's not even talk about that. But this is more of a first look leak of the Jordan 38. The whole concept with the whole 30 range of the Jordan 31 on was obviously taking going back into like a Jordan 1 or a Jordan 2 or Jordan 3 and kind of re-retroing it, pro-troing it, putting some design inspirations into it. But the basis of the model was always going to be something that was there in the past and bringing it back into the future. I think that was the initial incentive for that actual 30 range. But this is why I call it like more of a pro-tro spin-off and less of a hybrid because they're kind of coming back.
It's definitely not in the hybrid category.
Yeah.
This is just pure inspiration from the
silhouette.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That 30 years ago, you know, had people going crazy. So let's try to figure out a way to take what we had then and bring it into the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And if you're talking about like 312s, we only got to look at the list of 312s on this screen at the moment. Like, bro, some of these colorways, the Valentine's Day flowers. Look at that sneaker, bro. It's absolutely dope. We've got the Legacy Year, the Rabbit. We've got the Exploration Unit, which I don't know where that is at the moment because I'm actually looking forward to seeing that
for a while.
Yeah, we got the lows. Bro, you know what the kicker about this situation? Those Jordan 1 312 lows. Some of those are way more doper than the highs, bro. Like they almost look like a obviously is a hybrid, but like almost like a up top variation of like a 3.
That detached swoosh, bro, on the lows kind of give it a different flavor.
Yeah, but like if you, bro, some of these 312s, a lot of people are sleeping on 312s.
312 is really, really nice, bro.
Yeah, this is almost like this black 312 with the elephant
Yeah,
print
my
all over it.
partner, shout out to E Jones. He got a pair of them. He wore them over here to the crib last time I seen him.
And some of these sneakers are expensive, bro. These 312s go for some money, bro.
Midnight Navy on there.
Hmm?
Keep going down. See the Midnight Navy on there. Medicine Ball. See the Midnight Navy ain't even on the list, bro.
Yeah, like, I think from my research alone, the hot lava 312 was dope. I should have picked up when I had a chance to.
Too.
Yeah, bro. And we're just looking at 312s. When you start looking at stuff like this, well, I know you don't like Spizikes. When you start looking at stuff like Spizikes, yeah, there is a lot of different variations of Spizikes out there that are actually dope. Like even like the Spizike turquoise blue.
I like the
dope.
Spike 40s more than I like the Spizike.
Okay, but then we move on to the MVPs, which is Jordan MVPs. Like I know I think this is a sneaker that will kind of you have to live with a bit before you can actually grow into it.
No.
Q's giving that execution a look. No, please, no, don't bring that here.
I still got a pair of 6 rings left. They hanging on. They've been sitting at the bottom of the pile. They've been hiding at the bottom of the pile for a couple of years, and they might see the light of eBay. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh damn! Sneaker clear out coming your way.
It's the all black. It's the pretty much the Space Jam version.
Yeah,
all black with the pattern and clear bottom.
I'm gonna definitely say one thing though, like the 312. I'm gonna be honest. Like for the 312 is my favorite hybrid. I'm gonna say that. Like it's probably one of my favorite hybrids. I need this two-stroke 3 hybrid to kind of grow until we see more colorways. Obviously I'm not. I prefer more mids and highs and lows. So this is why I prefer those 312s. But yeah, I do like the 312s. That's probably one of my favorite hybrids.
Yeah, I got this 3.2. I got the 3.2 over that.
Okay, next main subject is this, bro. It's the Futura Laboratories Off-White Nike Dunk lows on Sotheby's. That's actually been auctioned, and I think the lowest bids were at the moment $2,000 to $4,000. It's another sneaker that's actually probably not going to be obtainable by the general public sneakerheads. If you've got the money to play, then that's probably going to be the sneaker for you. But yeah, we've seen a lot of Sotheby's auctions, bro, recently.
Because that's where them. Unfortunately, I know where you're going with this, and I don't want to argue with you because I don't want this to be no extra long topic. So I think I found a way to word myself right. I found a way to get this off without triggering the argument. Okay.
Go for it, bro.
So the Futura Off-White Dunks, right? What do you think would happen if these sneakers released into the world in the regular way?
They'll sell out instantly.
So in order to avoid the I think in order to avoid the general resale, issue, they decided to go super resale with it.
Yeah, I'm not even I'm not even talking about.
I think this is where, and this is gonna sound crazy, because I would love to have a pair of these too.
Yeah.
But I think this is where these shoes belong.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. But the most important thing is another feel good factor story for today is this all the proceeds to this auction are going back to Virgil Abloh's foundation, and we saw that with the Air Force Ones as well, the Off-White Air Force Ones that released. And this is a good look, and I feel this is not for general sneakerheads. Obviously, this is a sneaker that is commemorating.
This is Super Grill right here.
Yeah, this is super great. This is commemorating Virgil's legacy, and I think we've seen that since rest his soul, Virgil. Since he's passed away, they've done a lot more auctions on Sotheby's to actually promote the sneakers, get the money, and actually donate to the foundations, which is a really, really good look for Nike. But I also believe it's me personally. I also believe it's like a little bit of a strategy to kind of. It's a good look strategy. Is absolutely amazing, but it also kind of filters down to the regular releases or any Off-White releases that they actually got, because it means people are still vibing with Off-White, and it still makes Off-White relevant to the general public, because everybody's chasing grails, and this is a grail, bro, as well.
Off-White
for some
ain't
people.
No,
it's not going nowhere.
Off-White ain't going nowhere.
No,
but
it's not going anywhere.
This right here, bro, like this is just classic, just instant grail right before your eyes, bro. Like
what one do you prefer though? The blue variation or the orange and navy?
I wouldn't care which one. Just give me. Bro,
Q's out here shoe dogging like you normally shoe dogs.
Bro, what if and that ain't even they look good. They look that good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like the Off-White Brazil. I didn't like the white and green. But these the best. Some of the 50 could probably maybe hang around these a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially lot 50, you know, the black ones. That's the best.
Yeah.
But no, bro. Imagine if they did a Paris.
let me just say, right? Did you feel do you feel I was gonna come out here saying this is like this is a big cap, blah 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 blah? Because my whole conversation with this was, is this a good look? This is definitely a good look. This is promoting. Obviously, a lot of people will be salty because they're for auction are going for quite a high amount, because they're a limited pair. Obviously, they're going to be super limited. They're going to be grail status for a lot of people. I think just Nike's doing some really good moves here at the moment with this Sotheby's auction. It definitely is a trend. And it definitely is a strategy ploy, but it's not a bad look either, because I feel like when you got limited pairs, when you actually donating all the proceeds to Virgil's foundation, when you're not taking another profit, it's a good look, because you're promoting the name Off-White, and you're promoting that it's high level. It's definitely high level, high end fashion tier. And the fact that you're actually saying most of the proceeds are going to Virgil's foundation, which is dope. It's a dope look. I can't knock this at all, bro. And I know a lot of people will be like, these should have come out to the general public. I wanted a pair. A lot of people wanted the Air Force One Off-Whites, bro. But sometimes you have to be in that tax bracket to get them. And this is the situation for this sneaker. Sometimes you need to be in the tax bracket to get this.
Do you understand the level of chaos this release would create?
Oh, into the general public? Yes, bro.
The last time a shoe came out, it ended up being worth over $20-something thousand.
Mm-hmm.
This would cause so much havoc in the streets.
All right, cool. So the question.
Talk about it. We need to start talking.
No. I need to talk about this, because, like, do you feel like they couldn't do this to a Travis Scott, right? I don't think maybe the Travis Scott fragment one highs, maybe potentially, but I just feel. Do you think that they're actually marketing the sneaker to to people that actually could afford to kind of make sure they don't get into situations? Like we've seen last year, a couple of years, and a
That's the
couple of years
thought,
with
bro.
people.
That's one of my thoughts about this.
Yeah,
Like you can't,
this is what.
because who you gonna give it to? You know, you're gonna give it to boutiques, and it's gonna be a trophy room
Chaos.
situation.
Yeah, it's gonna be chaos. I'm also talking. I'm also talking about we've seen last year. There's the meetups, people getting killed over sneakers, and all of that stuff. Like all of that hysteria behind sneakers. It's like now it's
They
almost
release
like
on sneakers, the app gonna crash.
Yeah,
everything.
and this is why I think this is why I'm actually asking the question, because you made me think about this as well. And shout out to you, bro, for making me think like this, because it's like now taking away limited sneakers from people that they think might be a risk to themselves.
That's a good way to rationalize that thought process.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially what it is. You saving people from themselves by giving them access to something that's going to spin them out of control.
Yeah, because if you're talking about a sneaker that is going to be valued about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or even 10 grand, it depends on how much it sells, and then obviously the resale on top of that to get this.
It's going to sell for 150. It's going to be 150 retail, but it's a $10,000 shoe. People going to be out there going crazy.
And then, do you really want to see a sneaker like this in a situation where somebody's going to get jacked over?
It's sad to say that the average person probably shouldn't have this shoe on their foot, depending on the areas they frequent.
Yeah, this is what this is.
That's what
I raised the question. See, this is why I raised the question. Because I drew, and even though I don't like to admit it, it's just curating the sneakerhead. So this sneaker, like when we say this sneaker here, there's levels. Exactly, there's levels to this. This sneaker probably belongs on something like Fat Joe's or Fat Joe's feet or something like that, because basically they've got the security to make sure they don't.
Yeah. I said we can't say where it belongs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't say where it belongs.
But the way that is releasing, the type of people that, because it's gonna be regular people that's willing to spend that much money too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Shout out to whoever get them, and hopefully whoever get them understand the level of attention that having something like that is gonna bring them. You know what I'm saying?
And I do
to move in a certain way. It's not necessarily a danger. I feel like I could have that sneaker and have no problems with having it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way I would move, or where I would know where to and not go with something like that. You know,
and this is where you're responsible, and some people might not be responsible, and they might wear it in the wrong location, the wrong time, and then actually end up, worst case scenario. We don't like to think about it, but they could get their sneakers taken from them.
Yeah.
And even more if that comes to that. But yeah, we've seen it in the past. We don't like to talk about that stuff, but unfortunately, I do believe Nike is secretly curating a level tier for sneakerheads. If I'm honest, maybe with a hype, maybe with a very limited releases.
It's always been there. Think about PEs.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, you're right. So you're definitely right about that.
It's always been there. This is PE level. The thing is, most people don't know about PEs. So a person could see you wearing a PE and not know whether they could think it's fake because they ain't never seen that colorway like that before.
Yeah.
They ain't make nothing with the North Carolina logo on there. When that came out, you're right. It didn't come out. It's fake.
Fake. It didn't come out to you, but it came out to me. I agree with that totally. But this was, I knew we were never going to get into an argument with this because I think we agree on this subject matter. It's just basically, it kind of just feels strategic from Nike, but it also feels like they're taking responsibility into their own hands with some releases that are super hyped. Like you said, if this came out to the general public, this will be a situation. There will be fighting. There will be chaos over this.
They thought that Cortez situation was bad.
Yeah, but that Cortez situation was a bit narrated in terms of bringing the hype, and I think that's a different level because the Cortez ain't going for like $5,000 or $1,000. They're going for reasonable resale. And when we talk about reasonable resale, we're talking about 300, 400, and that's reasonable in terms of resale.
That's my point, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They thought that was bad.
Yeah, wait till these come out. Wait till these come out.
If these came, if they did a pop up for this,
yo,
man, they better call the SWAT team.
There will be no sneakers for sale. They will be taken.
So stick up. Those shoes.
Yeah. Just like we always say, just be careful out there, guys, because sometimes you might be in the wrong situation at the wrong time. Just be careful, just be observant, especially when you wear some very exclusive sneakers and very hyped sneakers on feet, because it does bring a lot of attention, and some people aren't used to that attention either, because you don't know what you're gonna do in that situation until that situation happens. See what I'm saying?
They don't. We really don't.
Exactly. So be careful out there, guys. But that was all our main subjects. Now let's move on to the last session, bro.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public opinion.
Guilty. Welcome back with Shoe Dog Court of Public Opinion with myself, Judge Public Opinion, and executioner. I'm doing it even worse every week now. Executioner. What is up today, bro? What is up? What are you bringing to the docket today, bro?
So, I was on Twitter one day, right?
Twitter tweeting, yep.
Looking at my notifications.
Yep.
And came across this ASICS shoe.
Okay.
And I said to myself, wait a minute. We already got a New Balance 550.
I like the way you kind of took my hand and took me down this yellow brick road to actually introduce the new 550 New Balance.
Bruh.
It does look like a 550 New Balance, bro.
You can't tell me ASICS ain't sipping sauce right here, man. I mean, they sipping good sauce from New Balance right here on this, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, this a Jordan 1 Air Force One New Balance 550 ASICS, right?
I can't deny that, bro.
Just when you thought it was one colorway, no, they got flavors for you now.
They got the spicy flavor, they got the barbecue flavor, they got the chicken flavor, they got the cheese and onion, the sour cream, the chives.
And listen, they don't look horrible.
They don't actually look dope.
The ASICS 89 is a ripoff.
Would you pick that over a 550 though? That's the question. You got really silent, bro. You got really silent. Your cogs are turning and you're actually contemplating the ASICS 89 over the 550. You're guilty for that, bro.
So So what I'm saying is, this is not a horrible shoe right here.
Next up, we're taking Q to court.
But it is an undeniable ripoff of the New Balance 550. I think Asics. I don't know. What you think?
I'm gonna say guilty for 86 for being guilty of copywriting, copybiting, and doing what all the brands do and actually evolutionizing their sneakers because everybody does it, bro. Let's be honest, bro. Everybody bites from everything. Like we've seen that with Adidas, we've seen that with Yeezys, we've seen that with because isn't the Yeezy 350 off the Roshi anyway, bro? Like let's just be honest, all right?
Yeah.
So everybody bites from inspiration to drive from inspiration from other people. Everybody copies different movies, everybody copies different kind of fashion. It happens. So this is an A6 EX89. It's giving competition for the 550. So from that, you're guilty from doing what you're doing, but keep doing it because it's bringing competition back into the forefront and is making sure that we kind of have different experiences as sneakerheads because we could buy this or we could buy the 550, we could buy the 650, we can buy different variations. It just means that competition is coming thick and fast and you got to be on your feet to be on top of this game. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I can say. So if you're guilty, that's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
When resale is too high.
Order.
When hype goes too far.
Order in the order.
Back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in
the sneaker court public opinion.
So what I'm saying is, imagine Asics get, and we don't talk about Asics much at all, really.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff go under the red. They steadily doing dope stuff. I pay attention to Asics. I ain't got none yet, but I pay attention to what they're doing. If they catch a nice collab on this silhouette right here, I think they could move the needle a little bit.
Oh, more than the 550? Yeah, I think so.
Because the 550 only had Ame Leon Dore. They did the 550 and the 650, and they had the Rich Paul.
Yeah,
and they took off like people, 550 selling not all the time.
Do you feel Asics needs a collaboration to actually get them into the forefront? Because that's another sub brand that doesn't get any hype or any kind of traction because they just go under the radar, sell what they sell, do what they do. But it's still some of the silhouettes, the colorways, and the material blocking belongs on your chart, bro. Let's be honest.
I think Asics is more focused on the performance aspect because they sell a lot of track gear and shoes,
a
lot of running shoes. Almost kind of like Nike used to be.
Almost like
new. Focus on what's working and try to stay in their lane for the most part. No pun intended.
Almost like what New Balance used to be.
Yeah, and New Balance kind of pushed it. They stepped into the culture for real.
And
New Balance stepped into the culture for real, and it's working.
Yeah, and let's be honest, bro. Like it's only a matter of time before Asics do that. Is it like we're talking about sub brands?
I mean, this white and red one, bro. That's hard, man.
Yeah, it's almost like Adidas got to be watching what's over their shoulder, bro. At this moment in time,
that's hard, bro. If the materials on that are good, this hard, bro.
Yeah,
like that leather look good. Just like that's a dope silhouette, bro. Like I can't be mad at that at all, man.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And people love Ace's gel too. Let me stop looking at this, man.
Or a quick question for you then. Would you at this moment in time you're a very big Nike I can't even say it. You're a big Nike fan, right? Stan, right? So would you contemplate, because you've looked at 9060s from New Balance, and you're now looking at EX89s. What are you leaning towards? If you had the choice to lean towards one or the other, what you getting? A New Balance or a Asics?
Well, it's two. This is the second silhouette from Asics that I'm looking at. Actually, the Gel Light 3, and I saw there's a Gel Light 6. I ain't like the colorway on it, but the silhouette is Gel Light 6. And the 9060, and then there's the is it the 990 V6? No, that's
Maybe
the Action Bronson one, not the Action Bronson one. It's another New Balance silhouette, dog. No, yeah. The 1906, I think. 1906R or something like that. I think that's what it's called. Those two silhouettes from New Balance, pretty interesting to me. But that 9060, it's so many different colorways of the 9060 now. I'm kind of that wheat colorway. It's still sticking in my head.
With the Slave Embry one. With the Slave Embry, that 9060.
Yeah, I like the blue one, though. I like the blue one better than the pink one is super hard. I mean, that might be the better colorway, but I like the blue one personally for myself. Yeah, I would probably go 90. I'll probably go 9060. If you any of the other silhouettes I like.
Guys, just to let you know, if you've listened to this right this moment in time, there's some Q is actually drooling from the mouth while looking at these sneakers.
I'm not drooling at all.
I'm just messing with
you. Try
to
paint the narrative for the audio things because they can't see it and they don't start believing it. Don't do that.
I'm just messing, bro. Yeah, but those 96s are dope. The EX89, that's the first time I've seen that silhouette. I actually do rock with it. It's kind of dope, very dope. A6 are doing their thing. Hey,
it's a low though. You anti-low, so.
No, I'm not anti-low. I have respect for lows. Yeah. I just don't wear a lot of lows. I'm not anti-low, bro.
You are anti-low. You are.
No, but yeah, I'm not. I just basically, me personally, I prefer like mids or highs. I think they're dope. Mm-hmm. It's just me. That's me. That's my flavor. That's my flavor. Anti-low. Okay, bro. I'm anti-low. If you want to call me that, you can call me that. But yes, guys, this was the Shoot On Podcast, episode 62, guys. There's some really good stories this week. Definitely really good inspiration for everybody out there to kind of keep promoting good vibes and good flavors and positive energy as well, especially with a lot of what Shaq's done and PJ Tucker's done, and keep carrying that vibe on, guys. So definitely, just keep laying those foundations for the future, and keep doing good things and helping the community out, and that's the most important thing from my aspect. But anything you want to say before we call it, bro?
No, man. Just the usual. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Y'all get at us in the comments. Y'all know where to find us on IG, on YouTube, obviously where you're watching, all the audio platforms. Appreciate everybody listening on the audio platforms, man. We try to do a good job for y'all every week, even though y'all know we crazy.
And very much so, bro.
I like to argue with TJ, but it's okay. Y'all ain't getting no argument this week. We're gonna argue next week.
What do you mean argue next week? How can you foretell what's gonna happen next week?
We'll find something to argue with you about. It's okay. Look, man. Hopefully everybody have a great day, great week, month, and the rest of the year, man. Enjoy this good weather we got coming up, and put all your F4's 3s and 4's on feet, because everybody that got good Air Force 3s and Air Force 4s deserve to rock them good Air Force 3s and them Air Force 4s. You feel me?
100%, bro.